romance.
It says suffer for your art. It's not a real tattoo, but I make sure to rewrite it on my arm every day. It's by Lady Gaga. She has been such an inspiration to me that ever since I heard her first single, Just Dance, I knew what I had to do. Ever since then, I've dedicated my life to the art of dance. It's amazing how much progress I've made in just 18 short months. And I'll admit I wasn't always the most poised. Ah! That's why this year I am pouring every ounce of my creative energy into becoming lead choreographer of Wesleyan's premier dance troupe. First position. I didn't make it last year, but I know that this time around, nothing's going to stand in my way. With Her Highness on my side, I know I'm going to make it to the top.
My husband! I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise? I heard the owl scream, and the crickets cry. Did not you speak? When? No! As I descended, I! Hark! Who lies in the second chamber? Donalbain! This is a sorry sight. A foolish thought to say a sorry sight. There's one did laugh in sleep, and one cried murder. Wait, that's not even listen. Mother...
Well, my slave name is David, but today I'm going by William as an homage to my favorite. I mean, that name David, it's just not me. Not the true me. I mean, in the world of acting, you have to be a chameleon. Sometimes I'm Peter Pan. Other times, Dame Judi Dench. Or Oliver Twist. Often, I'm even Samantha of Sex and the City.
Sweetie.
Whoever I am, though, it's an extension, or rather a part of myself. Technically speaking, though, I am a freshman at Wesleyan University. I'm from a small town in Pennsylvania, and I am an actor. I've been acting since, well, I guess since the age of 3. I believe it was for my 3rd birthday, actually, when I made my debut in a one-man show performance of Beauty and the Beast, in which I portrayed both Beauty and the Beast in true artistic fashion, of course. And since that day, I've been breaking theatrical norms on and off the stage. I like to give myself acting challenges whenever I can. You know, sometimes in the morning, when I'm eating my bowl of Special K with strawberries, or taking notes in my step aerobics class. I think to myself, I bet you couldn't act like an elderly lesbian for the entire day. And you know how I respond? Bet.
How could I possibly—
Because you have to. If we ever want to have a shot of making this work, you have to do this. We have to do this. That dialogue was garbage. I mean, honestly, I breathed life into more fruitful bowel movements than that dialogue. But unfortunately, that's become the norm among the so-called artists here, with their knowledge of contemporary East Asian cinema and digital animation techniques. Well, you know what, film snobs? My shoes are digitally animated. I know, right?
And action.
But how can I—
Because you have to. If we ever want to have a chance of making this work, you have to do this.
Cut. James, you gotta keep the mic out of the shot, alright? Out of the shot.
Alright. Jeez.
And action.
But how can I
Because you
possibly—
have to. If we ever want to have a shot at making this work, you have to do this. We
Cut.
Actually, I'm a prospective film major. I mean, I haven't declared yet or anything, but I have a feeling they'll let me in. See, I have way more experience than a lot of the other students here.
James.
Yep.
What the hell?
All right, look. He is supposed to be a brooding vampire from the future, and I'm just not buying it. His performance is completely flat.
James, I keep telling you, he's not a vampire. This isn't a Twilight remake. This is a modern-day retelling of Baz Luhrmann's modern-day retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Which would be even more modern if you added a vampire.
This is unbelievable. What dysfunctional planet are you from? Listen, I'm the director, okay? Not you. So do your job, hold the microphone, and stop being an idiot.
Actually, I wrote and directed a few plays in high school. During my senior year, I produced the hit web miniseries Teacher's Lounge, which was a social commentary piece about my school and classism and, you know, just society in general.
I don't think this is the appropriate time, Roy.
Troy, what are you? Chicken?
But what if someone...
Don't speak.
Excuse me, Mr. Peterson, but could you sign us permission to go to the art museum? Because I've been learning hella much about 19th century French artistry or whatever, and they got an exhibit and I want to go, so anytime it's...
It was a moderate success, but intellectually underappreciated, of course. But now that I'm on to college, I'm ready to delve into more exploratory genres, you know, gangster films, westerns. Well, actually, just last year, I tried my hand at sexploitation films. Oh, the results were mind-blowing. But unfortunately, due to some unjust laws and the ambiguous definition of what makes someone an adult, that project is no longer available online.
Charlotte and I have been dancing together forever. I mean, we've only known each other for like 3 months, but we're like sisters. We spend so much time together. Every other Tuesday, we have a performance in the Nick Lounge. It's getting really popular.
Okay, so we're going to go on by birth date, except backwards. And since my birthday is January 30th, I will be arriving last to complete the tip of the Power Pentagon for our opening set.
Or just because you want to go first and have everyone notice you.
Well, I choreographed it, so whatever. Everyone always gives me really positive feedback about my ideas. What we do is way more than just a dance performance. It's like a multimedia showcase extravaganza. I mean, there's dance, there's music, there's choreography. Okay, so how does this look on me?
Oh my God. You totally look like J-Lo.
Wait, seriously? Oh my God, wait, guys, don't look at me. No, look at me, but don't look at my face. Am I J-Lo?
I don't really see it.
Oh my God, you're J-Lo!
Hell yes!
Joy, sadness, trust, fear, anticipation.
On Tuesdays, I have what I like to call mirror time, which is when I take anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours to practice emoting in front of the mirror.
Regret, despair, hunger.
Whenever I do this, I like to have Chloe help me. You know, I'm not like regular people. As a true artist, I live vicariously through all the roles that I play. So Chloe, with her very pale, very homely face, helps me connect with what the regular people, or non-actors, are feeling. I like to think of her as my little ugly Betty.
I actually met David at improv auditions last semester. Neither of us got in. They said I lacked pizzazz and a chromosome, but David was a real star.
So after they finish, they put their underwear back on, and she's like, wow, that was really presumptuous of you. And the guy's like, ha, that's a really big word for an 8-year-old.
He's really talented. I guess I'm just lucky I get to help him hone his craft, you know, take him for a ride, or go along for a ride. The ride. Oh, God.
You said you were infertile, you slut!
Awesome, so how did that feel?
I don't know. I just don't really know if I captured the subtext. Let's try it a few more times. You said you were infertile, you slut! You said you were infertile, you slut! You said you were infertile, you slut!
Again?
I just don't know if I really got the character of the brutality. Sometimes I like to compose skits with more intense, animalistic emotions, you know. Fear, anger, hate. Chloe's been a huge help in putting these into practice. She's like my creativity punching bag. I'll bounce ideas off of her, she hits the floor. She's a real trooper.
I picked up my application for the film major today. Honestly, I'm really not that worried. See, I'm one of the only sophomores here at Wesleyan to already have their thesis written. Yeah, it's a film in the Italian neo-realist vein, in that it centers around the mundane life of a simple boy in Preston, Idaho, who lives alone with his pathetic older brother, grandmother, and their pet llama. And naturally, things are tough for him, you know? He's constantly being shoved into lockers, he has this odd obsession with French fries, and a large collection of drawings of mythical beasts. But one day he befriends a downtrodden Latino immigrant named Juan, and with his help, Juan is able to win the school elections and take the popular cheerleader to the dance. Now, filmically, I guess the approach I would use would be to...
plot for Napoleon Dynamite, right?
Do you have any water? Just get like a cup of water.
So we're just about ready to go on, and of course tensions are running high. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's just that my nerves always get the best of me before a performance. I'm so excited. Okay, you guys. Let's do it for Beyonce. Let's do it for J-Lo. And most of all, do it for Gaga. Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco. Hey, shut up. Shut up, everyone. Okay, just get together.
I want your leather studded kiss in the sand.
You know, Chloe, when we walked by that pathetic dancer girl, it finally dawned on me what's missing from my exercises.
What? I mean, you're already so good.
Oh, not good enough, but I will be. So from now on, every Wednesday, I'm going to be taking on the life of a fellow Wesleyan student. Real people, real emotions, real... You want to see my tattoo? It says, "Suffer for your art." I know it's not real, but I like to rewrite it on my arm every day, just for inspiration. It's by Lady Gaga. You know, Chloe, when we...
Somebody sees us. Action!
You're J-Lo.
Hell yes.
Dance, dance.
Woohoo! I'm J-Lo. I thought we were all gonna dance.